The group 1 elements are known as the alkali metals, and they all have one electron on their outer shells, which means they're all reactive and have similar properties. The reactivity of group 1 metals increase as you go down the group. This is because as you go down the group, the atom gets bigger, which means the outer electrons get further from the nucleus. The further the outer electron is from the nucleus, the less attraction there is between the positively charged nucleus and the negatively charged electrons. So this means it's easier to remove the outer electron. And in order for a group 1 element to react, it needs to lose that outer electron. So if it does become easier to remove as you go down the group, it means the reactivity of the group 1 element increases as you go down the group. Another trend you observe is that as you go down the group, the melting and boiling points of the group 1 elements decrease. Now there are 3 types of reactions that you need to know for the group 1 metals. The first is the reaction of the metal with water. When they react, the alkali metals form metal hydroxides and hydrogen gas. These reactions are very vigorous and even more violent as you go down the group. So for lithium, for example, you'd see it melt into a ball and float around on the surface of the water with hydrogen gas bubbles being given off. But if you were to use sodium instead of lithium, more bubbles will be released. If you use potassium instead, which is even further down the group, the reaction would be so violent that the ball of metal will catch fire with a lilac flame while it floats around in the water. The second reaction you need to know about is with chlorine. Here a metal chloride is formed, which are white salts. Just like with water, these reactions get more vigorous the further down the group you go. As an example, if we looked at sodium reacted with chlorine, we would form the salt sodium chloride. The third reaction you need to know about is with oxygen, where the alkali metal forms a metal oxide. This naturally happens to the alkali metals when they're exposed to air. They're normally shiny metals, but they're so reactive that they react with the oxygen in the air to give a dull coating of the oxide. So if you expose lithium to the air, it would react with the oxygen to form lithium oxide. Okay, now let's try a quiz on this topic. See how many questions you can get right. If you liked that video and want to see more, remember to subscribe to Flash Revision Lab to get notified every time we release new content.